think about this new Popeye chicken craze going on? Your people, Cash,
Oh my goodness
are
gracious.
running around for chicken sandwiches. They're having fights inside the restaurant. Restaurants. There's been videotape. Are you? Well, how do you feel about this?
You know what? I think that KFC, Church's Fried Chicken, are sending agents into the restaurant because black folks are leaving them and taking too much of that Popeye chicken. You know, and I always wonder how come why Popeyes sell chicken? You would think they would sell spinach, right?
Mm.
Nobody go Popeyes and say, "Give me some spinach." I did one time. They looked at me like I was crazy. But yeah, like, but seriously, you know, I think the Popeye's chicken stories are similar to what's going on in Chicago with all these killings. I think it's done by agents, you know, outside because it's too foolish, right? I know we're foolish, but killing for chicken? I know we still chicken. You know, remember chicken thieves back in the days of bondage? They didn't here with us chickens, you know. But it's another way to make us look bad, you know. And we like Popeye's stock doubled with this new chicken sandwich, right? So I don't even eat meat, so I don't even know how it tastes. I just hear about it, and it's like I drive Popeyes and I see a line full of black people, right? And it's a caricature, you know. It's unfortunate, but you know we don't know how foolish we look and how foolish we're acting.
Now, when you say it's done by agents, what would be their objective to go inside of Popeyes and have a fight over chicken? Is it just to tarnish our image?
Tarnish it more. Right.
Okay.
Because see, the thing about it is, you've had this, I won't say spate, because you know, had a couple of instances of police actually being convicted or being punished or having reprisals for killing us, right? And the thing about it is, whenever you have a police murder of a black person, they first victimize the person who was killed, right? So you had this woman, this white woman who killed this black man, said she went to the wrong apartment. I think they was having sex and he dumped her and she came and she killed him. Because that story makes absolutely no sense. You came in the apartment not knowing it was yours. It's a different floor, different furniture, different layout, and you go shoot a man because you thought it was an intruder, right? And there was no sign of forced entry, so the door was either open or you had a key, right? And you killed that man. But you actually got, you know, some time for it. Although the brother gave you a hug, the judge, you know, gave you a Bible, the bailiff was fixing your hair, because black folks love to coddle their murderers. Anyway, and you have a situation where Jordan, I think Jordan Anthony Davis, I believe, Jordan something. He was shot by this white male because his music was too loud, and that white male got time. You got a situation where in Florida, this white man shot another black man because he was in a handicapped parking spot. You know, black man pushed him down because he was talking smack to his wife. He walked away. The white man shot him. He got some time. And you got a police officer from New York who got fired recently for killing Eric Garner. Pantaleo, correct. And he raised over $100,000, not $20,000, you know, for his pension. So my thing is that if it's done by agents, it's due to counterbalance the fact that, hey, black folks aren't always animals. There's sometimes white folks are angry as well, you know, or erroneous as well. Sometimes they're wrong, and they're getting punished for it. So, and with the land of Trump going on, Trump being blatantly anti everything that isn't white, you know, you have this need to constantly even further degenerate the image of the black people, and we're willing co-conspirators.
Do you think any of the incidents are real?
They could be, because again, it seems so foolish, right? That I have to say, you know what? Maybe my default ending is that you got to blame some agents, but you know, we do dumb nonsense. Like look at that guy from Empire who hired the Nigerians.
Jesse Smith.
Yeah, like really? You hired Nigerians to say that they were wearing Trump hats? Chicago 2 a.m. when it was 10 degrees below zero?
On Lower, I grew up in Chicago. No one goes on Lower Wackett.
Nobody goes. It's
in the middle of the night.
Especially Nigerians. It is too cold out here, brother. I'm not gonna do it. So it ain't. So it's just like it's just so foolish. And with me, you know, I speak about the ills of society and racism, white supremacy, and how, you know, we're done ill, we're done wrongly, and all that stuff. But you know, you have to have credibility. We mess up, you got to acknowledge, hey, this is messed up on our part. So, I've seen, you know, the music that comes out, and I see the way we act in many instances, too many instances, that I know it's possible, but I'm hoping that maybe, you know, KFC sends some agents, or the government sends some agents to try to make us look worse. Because guess what? If this is the case, man, like, you know, we almost lost. It's like it's almost, you know, no chance we have. It's like, this is what's going on. Like, this is who we got. This is what we got going on.
This is why I'm guessing it's not agents. Okay. Growing up in Chi-Town, is a chain there, Harold's Chicken. Harold's Chicken, Chicken Shack, right? And the better the chicken from the location, the thicker the bulletproof glass you have to order through. So if you're downtown and you can touch the guy behind the register,
Chicken's garbage.
That chicken is garbage. But if you like on 87th, 75th and King Drive, 75th and Vernon, and the
by Stony Island. Stony Island too?
Stony Island, all over there, and the glass is like 4 inches thick, and you need like an AK-47 to shoot through it. The chicken is bomb. And I say that glass is not there, is there for a reason.
Well, yeah, but also, okay, I've never heard. Maybe you can correct me on this. Mm-hmm. I've never heard of price for chicken sandwiches until recently. Right? So, right, if the chicken is that good, right, how come all of a sudden now they're fighting over the chicken?
Because that chicken's so good, make you want to smack your mama.
Right. And again, that's foolish. Like you have a movie. What movie was that? That was a Friday or some nonsense, right? Yeah. Like, you are talking about chicken being so good, you smack your mother. Right? And it's like, hey, we laughing at it, but yo, time out. Would you smack your mother for a piece of chicken?
No.
Exactly. I wouldn't smack mine either. I don't know any black person who smacked him with a piece of chicken. Maybe Eminem would. He hated his mama. Right? But I don't know. I don't know. It's just foolish. But again, I've never seen until recently, right? People dying over chicken. People dying from chicken. We black people die from chicken for I don't know how many centuries, you know, because we shouldn't be eating it. But as far as dying in the process of buying it, I've never heard that. That's why I'm like, this has to be fake. Hopefully.
I think they are doing with the chicken sandwiches the same thing they did with diamonds. Create a demand, hold back the supply to increase that demand. So like you'll go there or something, and I'm guessing they say they were sold out, we only have one. Hey motherfucker, you got in front of me a lie. That was my chicken. And I think that may be causing the controversy.
Listen, I'm driving down Brooklyn. I'm driving down Broadway, right?
Right.
I see chickens, right? And some these little, I guess, these little farms. They got little I don't know what the hell you call them, right? Little community farms. I see chickens.
Neighborhood farms.
Neighborhood farms. I see chickens right in Brooklyn. I see homeless man saying, "Hey brother, can I get 50 cents?" I just want to see some chicken behind them.
Wow.
There's no lack of chickens. Right. There's no lack of diamonds either, but at least you gotta mine diamonds. Chickens everywhere. You know, so I ain't buying that. You're not gonna run out of chickens, right? You ain't gonna run out of chicken. you ain't gonna run out of pig's feet. You ain't gonna run out of what else black was like collard greens.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna run out of pork chops. There's plenty of pigs. There's no pork chop shortage.
You know, it's comical and we're laughing.
Right.
But now I'm like using my analytical brain and saying, this is a real conversation
that we're having.
There are Negroes out here fighting over chicken sandwiches. And we have to admit it. I mean, hey, I would love to say as an agent too, but it's not an agent. These are real people out there doing this. What does this mean for us? Listen, we got to take it on the chin. There's no agent, there's no grand conspiracy to say let's come out with spicy chicken sandwiches to have black people fight. This is just legitimately what's going on. Take it on the chin. What does this mean for us as a race?
Oh man, first fat boys break up nowadays. I mean, yo, I guess I remember when Barack Obama wrote that book to his children, telling black kids to look up to slave owners, right? And black folks defended them, right? I don't think we can get any lower than that. Like you have, but I guess, man, you know, so I don't know what's worse, right? Killing folks over chicken. And we know there's plenty of chicken. There's no depleted of chicken. Like there's no chicken divide either. It ain't like chicken. You have the real good chicken that costs $300,000 and chicken that the black folks have. You know, there's no segregation of chicken, right? So just like there's no Jordan divide, there's no Bentley divide, no digital divide. So there's no divide for the chickens. The same chicken white folk get, chicken black folk get. We don't get black chickens and they get white chickens. We get chickens.
Well, they get free-range, grass-fed chickens from Whole Foods.
Oh, okay. You know what? All right, fine. But it's still chickens, right? But again, I gotta laugh at this because neurons to be fired to speak about the subject is a complete waste, right?
But this is really where we are. And listen, and the only reason I'm bringing this up, because every day I get up, you look at Facebook, you look at Instagram, there's a video of black men and women fighting over chickens, and somebody might get their wig pulled out or their weave pulled off, or some brother might get knocked out.
Well, you always had fights in Chinese restaurants and chicken places. You've had fights. You've had that. I understand. But I don't know if it was actually over chicken, right? They just fighting. Like I remember one video I saw, this black male told the other black guy he was cute, so he stole him and hit him. You know, I mean, I wouldn't hit you if you told me I'm cute. You're a guy say, yo, I don't roll that way, you know, pause. But I'm not gonna just fight you in the Chinese restaurant.
What Eddie Murphy say boy, you're looking mighty cute there in them jeans.
Yeah, like
when he did Mr. T.
Yeah, but I understand those type of fights in those spots. We've had those, but in China, I'm gonna actually eat Chinese food, right? I just get order chicken wings, well done, fried hard. I love them, right? Never fought over them. There's always plenty. It was so bad that the restaurant owner, he seen me coming in, he put chicken in the grease.
That fried chicken was good.
He said 2 chicken wings. He said 2 chicken wings. He said 2 chicken wings. He knew I was coming. That was years ago. Well, I don't do it anymore. But yeah, I can't, you know.
I can't let you off the hook though, because you're dancing around it. I need an intellectual perspective on this. What does this mean that we are fighting over chicken sandwiches? Really? I'm gonna stop laughing. I'm laughing because it hurts.
It hurts, but
it hurts so much that it's funny. I'm laughing as a defense mechanism. But really, what does it mean that we're fighting over chickens? Is it over?
You know what those could be? I mean, seriousness.
Yes.
They could be putting something in that batter.
You think? You ever see Undercover Brother where they had this whole conspiracy where they was drugging fried chicken?
There it is. I mean, it has to be that. It's like, you know, you put taking people's food to make them act a certain way. So I mean, if that's the case, if now all of a sudden you're fighting over chicken, not just in chicken places, and it isn't agents, and there's no soy to chicken, and you know, of course, we scraping the barrel, bottom of the barrel. They probably putting something in that Undercover Brother. I guess Eddie Griffin is a prophet.
Hey, he said this was like 20 years ago.
Yeah,
he said this.
And that damn horror movie. Oh my goodness gracious, that movie. Anyway, yeah, well, that could be what it is. I mean,
because this isn't happening at Chick-fil-A, and that's who they were beefing with. Who had the best chicken sandwich? Popeye'S or Chick-fil-A?
Oh, that's
Chick-fil-A. You don't hear any.
Oh, that's done. That's Tyson Spinks. So I mean, that's first round KO. That's a done deal. That's what I gotta say about that one, homie. I mean, I didn't know it was that many. I've seen a couple of them. Like, hold up now, this can't be serious. Can you have fake news?
Yeah.
This is real news.
This is real news. Well, I always look in situations like this when I think there's a conspiracy. I say, who has the most to gain from this? I don't see who has anything to gain from fighting over chicken sandwiches, except for Popeye'S, because they get more publicity and people keep going.
Well, no, I would think Popeye'S wouldn't want people to fight over the chicken sandwiches because people would be less inclined to go there.
They're still going.
I would think that.
Chicken's so good, you'll smack your mama. I gotta have some of that chicken.
So I guess also they probably would smack the mother for the chicken too. It's just crazy. But yeah, that's.
But you're still skating away. I need an answer. What does this mean?
It means that it's almost over.
Almost.
Almost. I got you. See, I can't speak about a problem if I don't think it can be fixed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess it's like motion. You know, if I hold my hand 12 inches above the desk, if I cut it in half,
Yeah.
if I cut it in half every minute, how long will it take me to touch the desk? You can cut infinitely, so really motion is an illusion. You never touch this.
Right.
You know, so I guess that hitting the bottom is an illusion, right? So we can always solve the problem. We make it closer and closer and closer, but we've never hit bottom because we're the original people. We've come from a whole lot worse. And because of that, it's close. Even when you think we hit bottom, guess what? You can still cut in half some more.
Now hold on, I have to stop you because you said we came from worse. You said the worst thing ever was Obama telling his kids to look up to slave owners, and you said just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, this came.
Well,
so
yeah.
This sounds like it's the worst of the worst.
I mean, well,
Per what you said earlier.
well, of course, contextually speaking, you know, like during these days,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Because I've seen, right?
Okay.
You know, because I didn't see buck breaking.
Okay.
You know, I didn't see the lynchings and women having babies ripped out of their stomach.
Okay.
You know, I didn't see that. I've heard about lynchings still going on because they still do go on, and I know that you still have black males raped in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot. I know you have black males doing it to each other. You may also have the guards doing it. You know, you may have that sodomizing occurring. But you know, I haven't seen that. But as far as and see the thing about the Obama book, people didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was that bad.
Which book was this? Was this The Audacity of Hope?
No. It's a children's book he wrote,
Okay.
and it didn't get as much publicity because it was a children's book. I think called "Oh Thee I Sing." Basically, it was chronicling different Americans who children should look up to. And it was written to his daughters. And again, you had in there Abraham Lincoln, who said, you know, if I could save the Union and not free one slave, I'd do it. And he also said that I believe that black folks are inferior to white people and white people should have the societal advantage over black people. I'm paraphrasing, but you know, he basically was a white supremacist racist.
Yes.
And you have George Washington, who owned hundreds of slaves, enslaved Africans rather. So you never have a white Jew telling or writing a book to his white Jewish children looking up to Nazis. It never happened. Ever. I don't care if the Nazi cured cancer. Right? That's a Nazi. So, but with us, you know, we are so blinded by desire to be loved by white people that the man who most, you know, embodies that principle can do almost no wrong. And if you criticize him, you know, you're supposedly a supporter of the Republican Party, as opposed to just saying, listen, you know, he's an empty suit, you know, and he hasn't done anything for black people. So, and he has done worse for black people than good for black people. But, and when I point out these examples, oh, well, you know, what can you do? Well, you cannot support him. So, yeah, I mean, so, again, that's my example of what's bad. So, others may have other examples, but I'm talking about from my perspective. You know, that's low. This is like, oh my goodness, that chicken fighting. You fight over chickens.
Well, that's how I know it is the end, because you speak so eloquently about Obama in his book, but when it comes to Negroes fighting over chicken, you're at a loss for words. Because it is like the absurdity is too much.
But you
it's
know,
too much for an educated brain.
You know what? I thought when I saw that video by Trinidad James, go all over my chain, we couldn't get no worse. And then I saw the stuff they have out now. I was like, okay, what's the worse than Trinidad James? You know, I thought when I saw Baller Blocking with Lil Wayne, and they were like, Lil Wayne, what's the movie about? He said, I don't know. They gave me a gun and told me to start shooting. I thought nothing get worse than that. But they got worse. You know, like Belly was horrible, but people love it. I'm like, it's so again. I'm like, it's an old saying: a wise man never surprised. You know, I must be dumb because they be surprising me because I'm like, I'm an idiot. I'm like, no, it can't be. But you know what? It's getting worse. But you know, but I still believe that, just like motion is an illusion, We'll never hit bottom. And we can keep going and going and going. But eventually, we can have a reckoning. I have to say that because if not, if the problem can't be solved, why speak about it, right? So I'm speaking about a problem that I think exists. And other things exist as well. And I think it can be solved. But if it can't be solved, then why even waste anybody's time? So even though it's bad, it can always get worse.